why can't we do 2 circles for the 8? This is a perfect example of why I think education is a complete and utter mess right now. Because on one hand, we force students to take test after test with absolutely no benefit. And then on the other hand, we have these groups of people that say, well, as long as it makes a student comfortable, let them do it. If 2 zeros make you comfortable to make an 8, do it. That's fine. Makes sense to the kid. And actually, it really bothers me because standardized tests provide no benefit whatsoever. But there are important things like the fact that you need to do an S for your 8 that people are now ignoring. And it's actually causing more and more students to drop out of school, causing lower and lower test scores. More and more students are suffering from depression. They can't even get to school anymore. And it's because of these things. When a student is prone to draw 2 circles for an 8, it means they don't understand the holistic picture of what an 8 is. It means they can see only the 8 in parts. This is what we call part-to-whole understanding or part-to-whole comprehension. Very common in autism, also people with kind of spatial recognition issues, along with coordination issues like dyspraxia, dyslexia when it comes to the visual impairment, visual spatial recognition. In other words, if a student is only seeing 2 circles for an 8 and keeps doing that, they're not going to see the fact that the S is actually much quicker. An S is a much more abstract way to see an 8 as a holistic unit, as opposed to 2 separate units. Furthermore, I know this gets weird and you're going to think I'm making this up. To create an 8 with 2 circles allows your body to essentially stay on one side of itself. An 8 with 2 circles both starts left to right and then again left to right. While creating an S either from the left or from the right requires what we call bilateral coordination, bilateral movement. The ability to have one side of your body cross over to the other side, then cross back over, and then come back up. Bilateral coordination is extremely challenging for students who are dyspraxic, dyslexic, dyscalculia even, can run into some challenges, and of course autism as well, part to whole. Now again, accommodations are extremely important for students, so important. And we shouldn't just force students to do things because that's the way it's supposed to be. But you gotta understand, if you're the type of teacher or person, they're well, this is the way that works for me and it's more comfortable for me, so I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, but the chances of you being successful are slim. Oh wait, but I'm successful and I've always drawn 8s like that. Yes, you're very important. Go in the comment section. You are so different and so unique. Congratulations, you're the exception. However, on the other hand, there is importance learning to do things that are the uncomfortable way for you because it trains your body to do something better, even if it's uncomfortable at first. Talking was a little uncomfortable for you at first. It took some practice. So was potty training, so was talking. And to those who can't talk, that's fine. Those who don't have potty training still, that's okay too. And for those who can't walk, they're valid. Everyone is different. But I'm just saying, if you are able to work on something, I would say do it. And if a professional says, hey, use an S for your 8s, I would do it. I hope this helps.